back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, I think I'm going to do a random pick from my randomizer card. This randomizer card comes from Misfits of Budgeting, so go check out her Etsy shop because she has a lot of cute items. So I'm going to roll 1 dice, so I have 1 through 6 here. And let's just see what I get. That is 6, so that's going to be odd versus even, which is awesome because it never hurts to have some more put into the debt. So I'm going to grab the money and get set up for that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I pulled out the debt envelope, and I think I'm going to start saving for insurance again, since, you know, I've already paid for the contacts and had to put that on the card. So, you know, debt is going to end up going towards that, but I want to make sure that I have this funded before the 6 months is up again, because I only have $80 in here currently. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, if you're new, I do have a huge sale going on in my Etsy shop. The link is down below for you, but I currently have everything for the whole month of June on sale for 48% off of the current prices. So that's everything in my Etsy shop, including items that are already on sale or at a discounted amount. I think since odd and even typically does not really take very long, I did pull out money that I set aside for savings challenges, and I think I'm going to do some of the hands and bands challenges, see if there's anything else in there that I'm close to getting finished that I can also put towards debt. But again, if you are new here, how I like to do this is I like to pull 2 priority envelopes. So debt is always one of them. And then something else that I'm currently saving up for that's a little bit more of a long-term goal. So in this case, it's my insurance, my car insurance. I pay that 6 months at a time. You get a little bit of a better discount when you pay the 6 months versus monthly, and things like that. So I do like to save up for that over, you know, the months until it's due. I'm saving about, I'm trying to save up $700 for the time being. And then if it seems like once that's ready to renew, that they're going to be asking for well over, you know, 700, I start to shop around. So I mean, my car is typically in the garage all the time and hardly gets driven. My car is a 2020 and literally I don't think has 10,000 miles on it yet because I work from home. It doesn't go anywhere. I mean, I drive it more now that I'm back up north with my family, you know, because we go out and do things and stuff like that. When I was in Florida, like I didn't ever really have to go anywhere, or at least not anywhere very far. So, I like to designate, I switch it up. It's, insurance is not always even and vice versa. But basically, I'm just rolling 1 6-sided dice. So if I roll a 1, 3, or 5, it's going to go into debt. If I roll a 2, 4, or 6, it'll go into even and insurance. And I have $100. I always do the same denomination. Sometimes I'll throw a couple 20s in here, but you could do this with 5s. You could do this with 1s, or, you know, do smaller priority envelopes as well. So however, you know, this fits your budget, you could do it that way. But let me make sure I've got the 100. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Perfect. So let's go ahead and start rolling. That's a 3, so that goes right into debt. A 2, so even. A 1, so another odd. Another 1, so odd. It looks like odd's going to be the winner today. 2, so even, yay. Oop, another 2. 5, so odd. 2, so even. And I got 2 left, so that's going into even. And 1 more, 10. And that's going into odd. It looks like it maybe is an even amount, so let's see. Let's count odd first. I got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Look at that, even. Even amount went into both. That almost never happens, but that's really cool. So basically, any money that goes into my debt envelope is going to go towards a debt payment. So I am trying to, pay off credit cards, and then after credit cards are paid off or paid down, we'll probably start paying off school loans. So we have 50 going into insurance as well. But as far as the debt is concerned as well, this challenge is not the only challenge that funds the debt envelope. I do also put aside money from completed savings challenges. So anything like I'll go through when I complete the savings challenges and fund or allocate some of that towards other long-term goals that are in my long-term envelope. But yeah, a lot of it will go towards debt. So let's see. So I should have 130, I believe. Let me just double check this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30. Perfect. Okay, so I will put these aside later, or put them back in the binder anyway. So let me pull out my little creator envelope binder here. So everything in here, all of the challenges that are in here are currently from Hands and Bands. She no longer has, she has, I believe her channel is still up on YouTube, but she's no longer posting new content, and she no longer has an Etsy shop. So I do apologize, you won't be able to get these challenges, but when she was around, I did get a lot of her challenges that I never really had the chance to go through all of them. So that is what I want to do. I want to, use them and, keep saving towards my goals. Now, I will count this money. I don't know how much is here. I just pulled out all of the money that I had set aside for savings challenges. I don't really want to use all of this money because I do want to put some of this towards savings challenges, but I will be getting paid again soon, and I have been working overtime as well. So I should have some extra money that I can replenish this envelope with. So let's just see how much I have, and we'll see how much ends up going in there. But 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. So I only have, that was 180. So not really like huge amounts here, but let's see what we can do with this today. Let me grab that. I don't think I'll pull out a scratch token anyways. I'm not sure I'll need it. I will need probably my markers. Okay, there we go. And I think I need my binder that has all the printed out challenges. I think they're in here. Yes, okay. All right, so let's see. Look, okay, we have one more on here, so we can finish this one. It would be $10, and that's another one finished, which is awesome. And let me see if I have a nice light color. All right, so that is another one finished. So this one should be $100. Let's double check this and make sure. I'll pull this envelope out as well. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Wonder if I put that under there, if it'll stay. There we go. Okay, so let's see what I have here. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, and 100. That is awesome. Awesome. And I think I have the other... Yep, we have the other savings challenges in here, so we're just going to stick that right in there as I completed a savings challenge. Next up is the word search, and this is getting harder to do. I'm going to put you on hold and see if I can find any of these words, because it takes me a while. Okay, I finally found the words. So we have transfer right here. I kind of did the first two letters so I didn't lose them again. We have checking, and where did short term? So that's 10, 15, 20, and then I did find a bonus word over here, money. So that'll be another $1. So let's see, no, that was 20, and then 1. I'm going to consider this one finished. I do have another like search and save in here, but I'm not going to start this one until, actually, let me wonder if let me fold it this way, and then we'll keep this envelope in here. But let's see how much I saved for this challenge. Okay, so I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 116, 17, 118 saved for this challenge. That's awesome. And we'll start the other one next time. So we're moving right along with this, which is really cool. Okay, so I've got 30 here and then still 3 more there. I think I'm just going to do 1 each on this one, and maybe we'll be able to finish it next time. So I'm going to do 10 for the bottom part here. Okay, and then let's roll a dice and we'll do a number up here. That's 1. So that's easy enough. So 11 going in here. I'm not going to count this yet, but I'm just going to add this money in. So that's the money pile one. Okay, next up is the 888 challenge. So each letter on here for each month is $12. And let's see, I finished April, I have May, and we're already in June. Where is June even? There it is. Oh, gosh. Okay. So let me see. If I did all of May, what would that be? $36? Ooh, might have to do that. So I've got 20, 30, 5, and 6. I think I'm going to do that, and we're going to do all of May. Let's see. April showers bring May flowers, so let's do we'll do a green and a pink. There we go. Okay, so 36 going in here. I have cash swapped a bit in here, but not enough because I've got a ton of ones. So I think, let me see, I'm just going to put that aside. I do have another 20 here. If I have 20 singles, I'm going to swap that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I'm going to put 20 in here just because it makes it much easier to deal with. There we go. And I do have a new challenge in here. We have the murder mystery. This one's the haunted house. So I don't believe, nope, we didn't do this one. So this one's a whole mystery. So let's go through this and see. We have day 1 clues, so we'll start there, day 2, and then the solution. So let's read this little story. So backstory. Your hometown of Decree throws an annual Halloween bash. This is the first time you've returned home in 10 years. Everyone is excited to see you. Everyone except Sam. You two broke up right before college, and Sam never forgave you. The new mayor owns the old house on Chapel Hill, and volunteers are preparing it for the venue. The night of the bash, the entire town is gathered at the house. There are scare rooms, creepy decorations, and plenty of food. You decide to enter one of the scare rooms. It's not as scary as you had imagined. Some fake skeletons and bad lighting make it perfect for the younger ones. As you exit, you're pushed forward into a group dancing. There's a sharp pain, and then someone screams. Everyone's looking at you. There's a knife in your chest. You claw at it. People are running, and their mouths are moving, but the silence is too loud. You stumble to the floor. You're in someone's arms, but you can't see their face. The last thing you see as you die are Sam's eyes slicing into you from the crowd. Wow. Okay, so, I mean, we're starting this off, and we're not even alive to do it. Okay, so directions. Save the amount shown on the clue card. Mark the amounts on the tracker. Use the clues to solve the mystery. Once all the clue cards are revealed, make your guess. Save the amount on the solution envelope to open the answer. $20. Were your predictions correct? Open the red numbers first. The black numbers build from the first set of clues. Save the solution envelope for last. Okay, so day 1. Let's pull one clue out and see what we have. Okay, I'm just going to pull one randomly and put them back if I can, and let's see what our clue is. So this says, the police report shows no fingerprints on the knife. No surprise, since everyone was in costume. Gloves would not have looked out of place. Okay, so that's 5. And let's see, do I want to do like red on this? I think I might want to do one more. Because this is fun. Okay, so next clue. Ooh, this one's 15. Okay. The night of the party, you remember seeing your childhood best friend. You haven't spoken with them since leaving 10 years ago. Ooh, so could the childhood friend and Sam have something going on together? Like, is the childhood friend maybe with Sam now and doesn't like that, maybe Sam is filling your best friend's or your previous best friend's head with lots of like bad information, saying how bad of a person you were because Sam doesn't forgive us, right? So maybe this best friend is on Sam's side and hates us now because they believe Sam, who knows? Ooh. Let me know what your thoughts are so far with our first 2 clues. So there we go. And we'll see what clues we get next time. But this is fun. She did a really good job with, I can't remember what the other one was. It was it something based in a hospital? I remember the story was kind of like hospital based, but I don't remember what the name of it was. So there we have it for the creator savings challenges. So as I think I have 1, 2, 3, I have 4 in here now. I'll probably keep it at the 4 until I complete another one, and then maybe add another one in there, because some of the ones that I have in there are kind of, much higher amounts. So we will get through them, that's for sure. But I'm glad this one is moving along too. All right, let me know what you think. What you think. Thank you so much for joining me today. Till next time. Bye for now.